So everyone, thank you for attending this webinar. It is more focused on contact center to strategic insight centers, like how customer conversation drive business growth, customer experience, and operational excellence. So, hi everyone, this is Rahul, and thank you for taking time to join us for this discussion on how contact center are evolving into strategic insight center. For years, contact center have been measured by traditional operational metrics such as average handle time, service level, and ticket volumes. While these metrics remain important, organizations are increasingly realizing that customer conversations contain valuable business intelligence that can influence customer experience, product development, operations, marketing, compliance, and revenue growth. So today we'll explore how organizations can unlock these insights and transform their contact center into strategic business assets. So for today's, we are delighted to welcome our guest speaker, Frans Elkana. So Frans, nice to meet you.
Hello, Rahul. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so Frans is an accomplished customer experience leader with over 10 years of experience driving CX transformation, voice of customer programs, service excellence, executions, executive CX governance across large organizations. He has successfully led initiatives that improve customer experience metrics, accelerated complaint resolutions, and strengthen customer-centric decision making across multiple business functions. Today, Franz will share his perspective on how organizations can leverage customer interaction to create better experience and stronger business outcome. So, welcome, friends.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
let's begin with a few observations. In today's customer interaction with organization through multiple channels, either voice, chat, email, social media, messaging apps, so many. Every interaction generate valuable information like customer expectation, product feedback, emerging issue, uh, competitive intelligence, revenue opportunities. At many organizations still use only a small portion of that information. So according to the research, less than 5% of customer conversations are typically reviewed manually. Most organizations struggle to connect customer feedback with business decision, and executive teams often receive tagging, indicators instead of real-time customer insights. So this is why many, leading organizations are shifting from viewing their contact center as a cost center to viewing it as an insight center. So with that context, let's dive into our discussion. So friends,
Yes.
one question is in my mind, like you have spent years leading customer experience initiative.
Yeah.
How have you seen the role of contact center evolve from support function to a strategic business driver?
Okay, Rahul, thank you. I have seen contact centers involved in three stages. The first stage is a support center. The focus is answering customers, meeting SLA, controlling average handling time, and closing the tickets. And the second stage is an experience center. The focus becomes a better resolution, empathy, consistency, and lower customer effort. And the third stage, I think, is a strategic insight center. At this stage, every call, chat, email, complaint, and social media message becomes business intelligence. The contact center can show why customers are confused, why they repeat contact, why they may leave, and where the company is losing time or revenue. In my experience, the role becomes strategic when customer insight were included in executive reviews and connected to real action. We use the insight to change SOPs, improve system, strengthen frontline training or customer service training, and support digital adoption. So the contact center becomes a business driver when it doesn't not only report how many contacts were handled, it also explains what the business must improve and why it matters.
Okay, So in today's contact center is not only like the conversation center, but it is more about the intelligence center where
Yes.
it gives more strategic outcome to the business owner. That's good. So many organizations collect customer feedback but struggle to act on it, right? You see that, right? So what separate organization that truly leverage voice of customer programs from those that simply collect feedback?
Oh, okay. I think the difference is simple, Rahul. Strong
Hmm.
organization connect feedback to action. A good voice of customer program does not stop at CSAT, customer satisfaction, NPS, or survey comments. It combines survey result with real customer conversation from calls, chat, complaints, reviews,
Hmm.
and social media. Then the organization follows a simple process: listen, group group the issues, classify the issues, find the root cause, assign an owner, take action, and measure the result. For example, if many customer complain that account registration is difficult, the company should not only report the complaints. The digital team should review the journey. Operations should check the process. Marketing should check the instruction, clear or not. And the contact center should monitor whether complaints decreases after the change. So every important insight needs an owner, a deadline, and a success measure. So my simple test is this, Rahul. What changed because we listen to the customer? If nothing
Mm.
changed, then the organization is only collecting feedback, not using it.
Hmm. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good. What are some of the most valuable business insight hidden within customer interaction that organizations often overlook? Possible areas like product issues, customer frustration, process bottlenecks, churn indicators, or employee training opportunities.
Yeah. Okay. Customer conversation contain many business insight that are often missed. First, they can reveal product issues. When many customers describe the same error or confusing feature, it may an early product warning. The second,
Mhm.
they show customer frustration and effort. Statements such as "I already explained this" or "I was transferred again" show that the journey is not working well. And the third, they reveal process bottlenecks such as long approvals, repeated document requests, unclear ownership, or slow handovers. Fourth, they show churn risk, repeated complaints, competitor mentions, or cancellation question, and change in customer tone can be early sign that the customer may leave. One of the most valuable signals is repeat contact. The first contact tell us what the customer needs. The second contact tell us what the organization failed to resolve. I think that's it, Rahul.
Okay, I understand. That's a good way to answer. Like every conversation has valuable insights. So those insights has to be tracked and measured. Otherwise, there will be a big problem, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Next is more about like how can customer complaint become opportunity for business improvement rather than simply issue that needs resolution. I think we also face this problem in our day-to-day
Mhm.
operation. Like when customer complain, it means don't consider it's like uh, they complain because your system is wrong, but they complain because something is not fulfill of what they are required, right? So just give me your view on these things, like how can customer complaint become opportunity for business?
I always see every complaint is a gift for the company, for the
Correct,
organization. Yes.
correct.
I see every complaint has having two purpose. The first is to recover the customer, and the second is to improve the organization. I use a
Hmm.
simple principle: close the case, then open the cause. Yeah, close the case and then open the case. First, we must handle the customer properly. We acknowledge the problem, explain the next step, give a realistic timeline, and maintain ownership until the issue is resolved. After that,
Mhm.
you ask why the complaint happened. Was the cause a product issue, a broken process, an unclear policy, weak communication, a system problem, or a training gap? For example, if customers repeatedly submit the same document, the answer is not only the apologize. The company should review why the document was not captured correctly, why teams cannot see the same information, or why the instructions are unclear. Yeah. Then we measure whether the improvement reduce repeat complaints, customer effort, resolution time on and cost. A complaint creates business value when it helps us prevent the same problem for the next customer. Rahul.
Okay, so it means like as gets the which is and the complaint which has been raised by the customer, uh, the way we have to resolve it means like it will not reappear for the customer as well, right? So it will be a like a step help us to improve your service for next customer onwards as well.
Okay.
Okay, no, the customer experience is no longer owned by a single department, right? Because they are multi-department. Like customer experience is like a journey of the customer when you engage, like starting from first engagement with the customer till the support, right? So there's a long journey, and different department is been involved, like marketing, operation, product, sales, digital teams, right? So how can contact center insight influence decision across these? Like, customer experience is no longer run by a single department. So what's your thoughts on that?
Thank you, Rahul. Customer experience, that's true. Customer experience is no longer by a single department. It's not department actually, but
Mhm.
customer experience is everyone's jobs. So the contact center is an unique position because it hears where the complete customer journey succeeds or fails. Marketing can learn whether the customer promise is clear and realistic. If
Got
customers
it.
misunderstand a promotion, the message may need to change. Operation. Operation can see where processes are low, complicated, or inconsistent. Product teams. Productive can learn which feature are confusing, missing, or not working as expected. Sales. Sales can understand common common objection, reason for cancellation, or unmet customer needs. And digital teams can identify where customer fail to complete registration, payment, login, or self-service. And the contact center should not only send a monthly report, it should bring the top customer issues, the size of the impact, the root cause, and the recommendation action. So for the practical approach is to hold a monthly customer insight review with all key functions, review the
Got it.
top 5 issues, assign an owner, and agree on a deadline and check the result in the next meeting. This is how customer experience becomes a shared business responsibility. I think that's Rahul.
That's a great. Sir, attendees, if you have any question, feel free to ask in a question and answer session. So while the conversation, we will cover those as well. So next question is like, many executive focus on traditional metrics. Even in Verbix.AI, we have all those metrics like for call analysis, right? Like CSAT, NPS, AXT, SLA, right? And FCO or something which we already have. What additional metrics should leadership team pay attention for today? Like, for example, customer effort score, sentiment trends, first solutions, right? Even, just my yesterday's experience, right? I was in Heathrow Airport, right? And I saw one of the analytics which they show, right? Like Heathrow performance, right? So they show like, Wi-Fi satisfaction, like even their care, small things like central search queue time or, helpfulness attitude of security staff even, right? So they are measuring those small, uh, uh, KPI, right?
Yeah.
uh, bag deliver within 30 minutes of fuel time percentage, right? So they have these metrics, right? So every industry own set of metrics. So based on your experience, right? What additional metrics should leaders teams today?
What additional metrics? What?
I mean, okay, so let me explain the question again. Many executive focus on traditional metrics,
Oh,
CSAT, NPS, EHT, and CS, right? So what additional metrics should leadership team pay attention to today?
okay. I agree with you, Rahul, that many executives focus on traditional metrics such as CSAT, customer satisfaction, NPS, Net Promoter Score,
Mhm.
AST, average handling time, and SLA. And I think the traditional metrics are still useful, but they are not enough. AHT and SLA show speed. CSAT and NPS show customer perception. Leadership also needs metrics that show the quality and business impact of the outcome. First, first contact resolution shows whether the customer's needs was fully solved. Second, customer effort score show how easy or difficult the journey was. And the third, repeat contact rate shows whether customers need to come back for some issues. And the fourth, sentiment trends show whether customer emotions are improving or getting worse across time. Fifth, this is important, I think, churn risk indicators show which customer may leave because of unresolved issues, price concern maybe, or repeated frustration. And the sixth, I think, service recovery. Service recovery success rate show whether the company can rebuild trust after a failure. I also recommend tracking avoidable contact. This tell us how much demand is created by unclear
Got it.
information, broken processes, or failed digital journeys. The main point is that leaders should not only ask how fast did we answer, they should also ask, did we solve the problem, reduce effort,
Okay.
protect trust, and improve the business? I think.
Great. But don't you think like which KPI they have to follow that's is based on their business process because every business has different
Yeah.
process, right? If I'm the support company for hardware, then I have a different KPI. If I am the healthcare service provider, then I have a different KPI. If I am the telecommunication service provider, then different KPI. So KPI is all different depends on what they are looking for, what they wants to achieve from the conversation.
I think the GPS is overall journey, and I think that uh, maybe you name it as CX index, customer experience index. So the overall uh, the overall journey of the customer.
Great. Okay. Next is like, what are the biggest challenge organizations face when trying to become truly customer centric?
Wow, the biggest challenge. Okay, the biggest challenge is not a lack of customer data. The biggest challenge is alignment. Yeah, many organizations still work in silos. Marketing, sales, operations, product, digital, and the contact center may have different priorities and different KPIs. A problem may be clear, but no single team feel responsible for fixing it. Yeah.
Got it.
Another challenge is that companies sometimes focus more on scores than on customer problems. A higher CSAT or a higher um, NPS score is good, but the real question is what changed in the customer journey. Yeah, there is also a common mistake of buying technology before fixing ownership, process, and data quality. Technology can make a weak process move faster, but it cannot make the process better by itself. My advice is to start with one important customer journey, identify the top problem, agree one owner, make one improvement, and measure the result. So customer centricity becomes real when leaders make decisions based on customer evidence, teams share ownership, and customer service or frontliner employees are involved in the solution.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, next question is really touched my heart because we are the one who are always looking to do something for the customer with whom we work like more than 15 years, right? So next question is more about the AI and analytics, right? So how can AI and analytics can help organizations better understand and improve decision making, like the conversation analytics, sentiment, quality, transaction, or actually.
Yeah, artificial intelligence AI can help organization listen to the customers at much larger scale. I think conversation analytics can analyze calls and chats to identify common reason for contact, repeated problems, customer objection, and emerging trends. Sentiment analysis can show when customer emotion is becoming more negative or positive. Yeah, AI can also support quality monitoring by reviewing more interaction, not only a small sample. It can help summarize conversation, identify coaching opportunities, and highlight possible compliance risks. For example, if the press payment failed suddenly increase across calls, chat, and social media, AI can detect the trend early. Yeah, the contact center can then alert the digital product and operation teams before the issue becomes larger. However, AI should support human judgment, not replace it. Humans are still important for empathy, complex cases,
Correct.
vulnerable customers, exception, and final decision. So the best starting point is one clear use case, clean data, clear ownership, and
Correct.
measurable risk. AI is valuable, Rahul, when it helps the organization act faster and make better decisions.
Correct, correct. Because if you have a data structure, then only AI will work, right? Because AI will not going to right answer if you have unstructured data. So definitely, manual observation is it,
Yep.
but you cannot ignore AI considering it's provide some of the KPI which it is very hard or time consuming for the person who are checking that manually.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Okay, let me ask attendees if someone want to speak. Guys, if anybody wants to talk to friends directly, so I to mute you in case you have any questions. Just raise your hand. So the next question is like, can you share an example where customer insights directly influence the business decision or create a measurable business value?
Yes, in one of my previous role, we managed customer experience across more than 180 branches and received
Wow.
uh, more than 4,200 customer response every month. So we didn't treat the feedback as a spread service report. We combine customer feedback, complaint data, service performance, and operational issues.
So
Then
what
we
are those industry? What's the industry? Which
multi-finance,
industry?
multi-finance,
Finance.
uh,
Multi-finance.
member
Okay.
of my bank group. So
Wow.
then we broke the main insight into executive review, are working with operation, marketing, digital, IT, and other function. And The action included improving SOP, adjusting system, strengthening frontline customer service training, and improving complaint handling. As a result, Rahul, average complaint resolution time decreased by 44% from 5.2 days to 2.9 days. And repeat complaints decreased by uh, 18%, and the overall CX index improved by 7.8 points from uh,
Wow.
78 to 86. So this is experience show me that customer insight creates value when it is connected to the governance, cross-functional ownership, and measurable action. The insight itself is only the starting point. Yeah, the business value comes from what the organization changes after receiving the insight.
Okay, great. So the last question of this session. So looking ahead, like what do you believe the future of customer experience and contact center will look like over the next 3 to 5 years?
Wow, what I believe the future of customer experience and contact centers. Yeah, in 3 or 5 years. Mm,
Yep.
over over the next 3 to 5 years, I believe contact centers will become more intelligent, more proactive, and more connected to the whole business. Yeah,
Say
AI will,
humanless, or human would be part of it.
yeah, I think human lens. Yeah,
Yes.
AI will
Okay. So
handle
no human.
more. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sorry, Rahul. Yeah. Okay. I think that AI will handle more simple or repetitive needs. It will support self-service, summarize conversation, and improve quality monitoring and detect customer trends faster. At the same time, human interaction will become more important for complex, emotional, sensitive, and
But
high-value situations. So
got it.
agents will need stronger skills in problem solving, empathy, judgment, and business understanding. So, contact center will also move from waiting for customer to complain to identifying problems earlier. For example, the company may detect a failed payment, a broken digital
Mhm,
journey, or
mhm.
a churn signal and contact the customer before the issue becomes bigger. Most importantly, contact center data will be connected more closely with marketing, product, digital sales, operation, and executive decision making. So I don't see the future as a contact center without people, Rahul. But
Got
I see a smaller contact center where AI handles scale, people build trust, and customer conversation guide business decisions.
Got it. Yeah, because I can give you the example, like even if we are thinking about 3 to 5 years, but
Yeah,
I see many of the enterprise or industry already transformed a
yeah,
lot of things to AI. Because yesterday, I was coming from Miami to my city here,
yeah,
and my flight got canceled. They removed me to another airlines, another flight,
yeah,
and I saw like complete automatic journey from rebooking to issue the boarding pass. Everything has been automated. There is no person has been even involved, right? So this is just start. Maybe like they will going to have a more what they are doing right now. So 3 to 5 years would be more crucial
yeah.
after AI has been involved. So friends, thank you for your time. I have
Thank you.
a couple of questions from team,
Oh,
the attendees. So one of the question, let me just read. Okay, the question is like, how do you measure the success of a strategic insight center beyond traditional metrics like average handling time and customer satisfaction? I think you already answered the question, like the other KPI, which is the more important than traditional KPI. But if you have any answer for this question, feel free
yes,
to
yes.
answer.
I have answered this question before. So traditional metrics are still useful, but they are not enough. Yeah. So first handling time and SLA show speed, CSAT and NPS show customer perception. Leadership also needs metrics that show the quality and business impact of the outcome. So, and other KPI is the first contact resolution. Second is customer effort score, and the third repeat contact rate. Fourth, sentiment trends, and fifth, service recovery success rate. So the main point is that leaders should not only ask how fast did we answer, yeah, they should
Perfect.
also ask, did we solve the problem, reduce effort, protect trust, and improve the business. So this is the
Perfect.
yeah.
Good, good. I have some other question from myself based on my excitement for this webinar. So, couple of question on that, like, what skills will future CX leader need?
What skills
Yeah, what
future
skills?
leaders? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
future CX leaders should have.
okay. Future CX leaders needs customer empathy, data
Okay,
literacy, commercial understanding or communication, change management, process design, and AI knowledge. Yeah, they must be able to turn a customer complaint into a clear business issues, explain it to the executives, and lead different teams to deliver the solution.
perfect. So, friends, thank you for your time. We are just wrapping up this session. So, thank you for your valuable time to provide some of the insight which you know based on your experience. So, everyone, it was nice talking with Mr. Franz. He's exceptional CX leader. So, we'll be coming up with the next exciting session. Feel free to review our website for AI. Under events, we have upcoming events which you can register yourself. So let's wrap up this session. We will coming with some excited speakers moving forward. So friends, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you everyone for having me.
Okay. Yeah.